star.
And welcome to 2K Sports for a... And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. The backcourt comprised of Brunson and Barrett. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Sims in at the power forward position.
How about the confidence from the 6'4" guard, Victor Oladipo, aggressive, close to the cup.
Pass to Sims. The kick out to Brunson. Here's the pick. This one for three. Fires in the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Oladipo outside. And here's your 7. Robinson defending. Your 7, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs, Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Now here's Brunson. Robinson can't hit. Hero outside. Pass to your 7. Oladipo, right side. And stolen by Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing. Oladipo against Robinson. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Brunson against Oladipo. Randle right side. 5 on the clock.
And this is what Jimmy Butler's known for, right? Tough, hard-nosed defender, alter shots with your quickness and length. JB.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Oladipo, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
And the second free throw is good. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Adebayo. Out to Oladipo. Back to Adebayo. Up top, Hero. Over Barrett. Misses off the left iron.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Oladipo finds Hero. There's the drive. Outside for Butler. From deep. And he buries his first look.
Boy, this is huge for Butler's confidence. If the perimeter game with range is working, it is very difficult to deal with this guy.
Here's Sims. Counted by Adebayo. To the paint. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Randall against Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Sims. With the clock winding down. And he jams it home with authority.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. Outside for Butler. Back to Hero. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Hero's got 8 points.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Barrett with it. Robinson, a screen on Hero. Barrett finds Robinson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
Hero outside. Up again. The rebound by Sims. Tyler Hero has been on display for the Miami Heat. 8 points in the quarter.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Kevin Love out there with Cody Zeller. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Blocked. Deflected. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
Now here's Rose. From deep. And no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Robinson to the inside. Pass to Jovic. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Zeller. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. New York trailing. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Drops in the layup for 2. Zeller's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Quickly finds Hart. Now Toppin. Over to the wing. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Robinson. The Knicks pull it in.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, BA, than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Zeller inside. He's against Hartenstein. Love for three. And again, Miami with a triple.
Well, big-time bomb right there from Kevin Love, but we know he is more than capable of knocking those down.
Now a timeout called by New York. A line change here for Miami. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Brunson against Oladipo. From outside the arc. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 6 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Hero, no good. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. For 3, Barrett. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
And there it is for him.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Oladipo against Brunson. Back to Hero. Clock at 6. Pass to Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
You can tell every time down the floor, Jimmy Butler trying to make a play right there, drawing contact.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Now here's Brunson. Kicks it out to Barrett. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Adebayo. Oladipo with the ball. Outside Butler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, I love to watch Jimmy Butler work in the post. High activity level. Hard not to foul that guy.
Butler hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Barrett.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Oladipo. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. And stolen by Brunson.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Sims. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands. Thanks very much, Allie. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. The backcourt comprised of Brunson and Barrett. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Sims in at power forward. Here's Oladipo. Banked it in off the glass. Oladipo's got 5 points. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, BA, certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Oladipo against Brunson. Adebayo from long range. On target from range. Adebayo's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Now a timeout called by New York.
New York calls timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? You know what time it is, you fans. Make some noise for your Heat Breaker dance crew.
Hart's checked in for Sims. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Brunson against Oladipo. They need this. And they'll get another chance. Out to the right wing. Back to Barrett. And Hero comes to help. Barrett finds Hart. Brunson with it. He's guarded by Oladipo. 4 on the clock. Outside for Randall. Second chance shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
But Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
And Randall drops them both. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Oladipo with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Yurtsevens got his first points of the game. Barrett passes to Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Oladipo. Brunson misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Outside for Butler. Up and in on the layup. And now it's a 10-point Heat lead.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Good D by Yurtseven. The Heat have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. The shot by Oladipo, no good.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Oladipo, the pass to Butler. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. The layup misses for New York. They've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Outside Brunson. Three-pointer. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
One of the things you have to think about with the New York Knicks, there are quality pieces here. Julius Randle and R.J. Barrett are very capable wings. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time presence in the middle of the paint. The struggle, guys, has been for them putting all these pieces together.
Here's Randle. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Oladipo outside. Robinson with a steal. To the inside. Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
Yurtseven a screen. Butler passes to Yurtseven. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's in there.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Pass to Adebayo. Oladipo on the wing. Again, the Heat misses. Hart from long range. That shot missing. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat out in front, leading by 4. And time. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Cody Zeller is out there with Kevin Love. That's the group in the game for the Heat. For 3, Lowry. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Rose, the pass to Quickly. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Down low. There's a screen by Love. Clock is at 3. 3-pointer. Hart pulls it in. New York trailing. Rose left side to take the lead. Unable to get that one.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Jovic. Zeller with a screen on Hart. Outside for Love. Fires the 3. Sure, from 3-point range. And the Heat lead by 5.
Well, you know Kevin Love is ready in catch-and-shoot situations. Beautifully done.
Pass to Hartenstein. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he makes the first. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Toppin. Randall comes in for Hart. Barrett's checked in for Quickly. And Brunson is subbed in for Rose. Now here's Robinson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Miami.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Brunson against Lowry. And a two-handed jam!
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Back to Oladipo. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, Victor Oladipo staying in control there. Use the pump fake to get that defender committed, and boom, you get yourself an opportunity.
And he can't hit the second. Randall against Oladipo. Back to Randall. No luck on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Oladipo on the wing, guarded by Barrett. Here's 7 up top. Hero outside. There's the triple. Poke loose. Leaps for it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Well, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
On defense, the Knicks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Oladipo double team. Here's your 7. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. And the Heat lead by 6.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Adebayo with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Here's Butler. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Brunson against Oladipo. Back to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. And the Knicks miss again. Miami has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Adebayo in the post. Robinson defending. Back to Adebayo. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. The shot by Oladipo, no good. So it's the Knicks now. 6-point game. And the Knicks miss again.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Adebayo finds Hero. Oladipo outside. Launches a 3. Sinks it from distance.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And here's Butler outside. No good there. Randall left side. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Adebayo from long range. The shot no good. So it's Miami picking up the win. All right, Allie, thank you.
you appreciate about this matchup? The team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Collins in at the 3, the small forward.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Good saving. Good work defensively by Capella.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Oladipo with the ball. Okongwu covering. Here's Butler. He can't get that one, and Atlanta will go the other way with it.
And John Collins does just about everything you'd want your big man to do.
Greg, what I like is he can shoot it from deep. He's still someone who is improving defensively, and he's a guy who wants to keep developing his overall game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
We see this a lot from Tyler. Instead of going all the way to the rack, he pulls up.
Young outside. And so just over a minute and a half played, and he lays it straight in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, Hero from deep, drills it from outside. Hero's got 6 points.
That's his signature move, Tyler. Hero using the screen to create just enough separation.
In the dunk by Capella.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
For Miami, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Adebayo with a screen on Murray. The kick outside to Butler from downtown. Rebounded by Capella. Atlanta has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young looking it over. They grab their own miss.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. The Hawks leading by 4. Young drives in, and here's Collins from outside. Here's Capella. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Butler in the corner. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Heat with the ball. Double team on Adebayo. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game. You don't always have to force your way to the rim. That time, Jimmy takes. Oh, did you see that?
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Offensive rebound, Capella. Young against Oladipo. Second shot opportunity. Here's Capella. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 8 points for Clint Capella. Here's Oladipo. Oladipo draws the double. There's the pass to Yurtseven. Oladipo against Young. Rejected by Murray.
So quick off the floor. Murray can afford to wait until the shooter commits.
Atlanta shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
The Hawks leading by 6. Here's the screen. Inside, in the corner, Bay with it. The Hawks again can't hit. Robinson for 3. The shot, no good. Clint Capella has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Kevin Love out there with Cody Zeller. And it's Jovic in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And Smitty, no doubt the veteran Kyle Lowry certainly possesses a lot of that wisdom at this stage of his career.
Greg, he's one of those guys that his teammates respect. A proven champion that plays with toughness and intelligence, and a big part of this team.
Now Bogdanovic, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Here's Bogdanovic, following the score by Miami. Here's Hunter. It's tipped. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And they'll get another chance. Passes it to Love from deep three-point range. Rebound by the Hawks. Bay with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside for Griffin. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovic passes to Fernando. Over Zeller. And he overshot that one, missing. The Heat trail by 7. Outside for Lowry. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Lowry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. In the corner, it's Hunter. And he dunks it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here is Lowry. Love with the screen on Bogdanovic. And it's Lowry penetrating. It doesn't go for him. The Hawks leading by 6. And Bogdanovic kicks to Bay. Hunter on the wing. There's the triple. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Miami's on 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Up against Bogdanovic. Outside for Robinson. Off target from three-point range. Atlanta with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Bay. Collins comes in for Griffin. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Young is subbed in for Bogdanovich. And here is Okongwu. After Tyler Hero hitting the three.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Now Young. To the inside. Here's Fernando. Back to Young. Launches a three. It's good from long range. Young's got 5 points so far.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trey at all times.
Good on the bucket. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Capella with a screen on Oladipo. Young. It's deflected. Murray against Hero. And stolen by Okongwu. Stolen by Yurtseven. Deep Adebayo. That one no good. And so it's Atlanta. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And Smitty, we know with Clint Capella, one of his great skills is his pick and roll ability.
He is a great partner, Kevin, in the pick and roll set. Sets solid screens, draws help defenders, finishes strong. Guards love having Clint as a roller for them.
And so in the game for the Hawks, the guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Collins in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Oladipo. The rebound by Young. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Miami on defense. 6-point game. And here's Young. 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Collins passes to Capella.
Versatile defender. Bam has the quickness to stay in front of ball handlers and the beef to stand up guys in the post.
Butler, no good. Atlanta leading by 6. Stolen by Yurtseven. There's Hero with a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Hero's got 12 points in the game.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity. Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
Now, here's Okongwu. He's got 6. Outside Collins. 6 to shoot. And then Collins slams it in.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. By himself, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
When Butler's locked in on the defensive end, his defensive instincts are awesome.
Outside Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative, and let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Oladipo finds Yurtseven. Young with the ball. Picked up by Hero. Jacks up a 3. Young's shot is off.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Now Murray. After Jimmy Butler missed from long range. And there it is for him. Murray's got 6 points.
Every time I see Murray, I'm reminded that he has a lot of moves around the cup.
Here's Butler. Pass to Yurtseven. We've got 1:18 left in the third. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. And a wide open look for Hero. Miami no good on that time either. The Hawks leading by 6. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Okongwu. Shakes him. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Miami's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. It's Hero with the drive. Over to the left wing. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Out to the right wing. Here's Okongwu. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Butler in the corner. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Okay, Heat fans, show some love for your Heat dancers.
16 seconds left to play here in the third. Atlanta with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Young pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
and he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Yurtsevin out there with Adebayo, and it's Oladipo in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The Hawks leading by 6. Murray with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Young with no one around. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
We don't see a ton of Young in the corner. Trey might have tricked the D right there.
To the paint. Here's Oladipo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 6 points for Victor Oladipo.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And here's Young from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Young's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Now, here's Okongwu. He's guarded by Adebayo, and he comes up with the deuce. And now it's a 12-point Hawks lead.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
And Adebayo sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Clock at 6. Unable to get that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Three-pointer, Butler. And again, Miami with the triple.
And look at Jimmy Butler draining it from way outside. He has really worked on developing his stroke.
Now, here is Young. And the shot goes in. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the net.
Hero, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's stolen by Oladipo. The kick outside to Butler. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
I love what Jimmy Butler brings to your offense. The ability to score without dominating the ball.
Here's Young. Banked in off the glass. Young's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Pass to Capella. And stolen by Butler. That's the Heat on the break. Hero from long range. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Gotta like this. Tyler Hero finding a way to come up huge.
Young inside. Guarded by Oladipo. Murray, the pass to Young. Capella. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Stolen by Yurtsevin. And stolen by Murray. Young in the corner. Outside for Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the ruling on the floor is confirmed. players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer DameDolla. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And here's Young from the arc. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far. Butler passes to Oladipo. Back to Butler. From outside the arc, basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Gigantic bucket from Butler. Close the door on that shot.
Young outside. In the corner, Murray with it. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Back to Young. Capella with a screen on Oladipo. Young passes to Capella. Hero from deep three-point territory. No good. And so it's at left. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team... in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Okongwu at the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Collins in at small forward. Brunson misses.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pass to Murray from the arc. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by the Hawks.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Young, the pass to Capella. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul him.
And he's good on the second.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
A 3, Barrett. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Barrett against Young. Shot on the wing. That shot off. New York goes the other way with it. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Greg.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
Now here's Murray. An easy 2 on the layup. Murray's got 5 now.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
For 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Now, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Robinson passes to Hart. Barrett with it. 6 to shoot. Pass to Randall. Tries again. Atlanta with a rebound. Left side Murray. To the left side wing. Here's Young. And again, it's Atlanta.
And Trae just doing a great job being resourceful that time, finding an open space and knocking down a mid-range.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Now here's Brunson. Launches it, And the three-pointer goes. He has 6.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
First quarter of play.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
He
goodness.
had the runway,
Oh, indeed.
and he let it rip.
Nice.
It feels like Mitchell Robinson doesn't even have to jump sometimes to dunk, but man, a little showmanship from the big fella.
Young finds Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Brunson.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
And Jalen Brunson. He's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor, solid shooting threat from outside, and gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Pass to Young. Lots of room. Again, Atlanta.
And Young not a stranger to nights like this where he's putting up big numbers.
Brunson with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Robinson against Murray. Hart from long range knocks down the long J. Hart's got 5. The Hawks leading. Young inside, guarded by Barrett. And the shot goes.
And even against a defense that tries to push up, Trae Young will continue to be aggressive like that.
Outside Hart. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Grimes in at the small forward position. That's the group for New York starting the second. And he makes it.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Outside Bogdanovich to the paint. Here's Fernando outside for Bay. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Quickly against Hunter. Here's Hartenstein. Misses from close range. Atlanta's got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Pass to Fernando. Outside Hunter. Here's Fernando. Shot clock at 6. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
And a lot of power behind Sadiq Bey.
The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Rose, the pass to Toppin. Kicks it to Quickly. There's the 3. Doesn't go that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
So true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
New York trailing. It's quickly with a drive. Here's Hartenstein. Second chance effort. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Fernando. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Griffin outside. And there's the lob. Clock at 6. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Toppin outside. 4-3. Out to Rose. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Rose has got 6.
A shooter of Rose's skill is just automatic. I mean, he's ready to strike at a moment's notice.
Here's Bogdanovich. And he converts the layup. Bogdanovich has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
When you think about careers and how they unfold for this guy, Bogdanovich played in Serbia and Turkey for 5 years, leading up to getting over to the NBA. It's been pretty seamless. Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Griffin, a screen on Toppin. Pass to Griffin. Here's Fernando. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich. Good. Bogdanovich has got his second basket.
Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair, and we know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Now a timeout called by New York. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. And for New York, they're shooting only 42%. Outside Brunson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First personal foul.
That free throw good from Brunson.
Jalen Brunson at the line.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Young against Barrett. Kicks it out to Collins. No good on the triple. And here's New York now, trailing by 8. For 3, Randall gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I'd say I expected Julius on that particular play to pull up because he had the lane, but that was smooth.
There's Young with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Young's got 17 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. Didn't have to lean, not a defender on him, but he looked very much in risk.
Thanks, Allie. After
for the score, the Knicks 32, the Hawks 38.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Kongwu at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Collins in at the 3, the small forward. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Young misses. And here are the Knicks now. 6-point game. Barrett passes to Hart. That one drops for him. He's got 9.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Atlanta's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. To the middle. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Outside for Randall. Hard against Murray. The rebound by Murray. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
And that one's good for Brunson.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Barrett against Young. Okongwu, high post. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Hart. Randall, the pass to Hart. Back to Randall. The 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
The balance and body control look a little bit better this season, so Randall stays on the ground in this catch-and-shoot situation and looks fluid.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Young against Brunson. Here's Hart. That shot is off. Good D by Murray. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Here's Barrett. Here's Robinson. Pass to Barrett. Another shot. The rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Young. And here's Murray. Let's go with a 3. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Okongwu. Checked by Randall. Young against Hart. Young on the attack. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Young from long range. Shot is off, and now he's 9 for 12 from the field. Barrett passes to Brunson. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. To the inside. Okongwu uses the glass to finish the layup. Okongwu's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
That one goes in. And it's a 10-point Atlanta lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Randall, the pass to Hart. And Randall the bucket on the assist from Hart. Randall's got 8 points.
The strength and the quickness and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
The kick to Hunter. Griffin outside. Pass to Fernando. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Back to Brunson. Fires for 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a healthy. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Pass to Hart. Griffin against Barrett. Takes it inside. Here's Robinson. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
I think there are a lot of big men in this league who don't realize that Mitchell Robinson has that kind of quickness. They end up fouling him quite a bit.
He hits the second from the line. The Hawks leading. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Pass to Hunter. Bay against Randall. Bay passes to Hunter. Bogdanovich on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And Bogdanovich, a 3-point specialist, loves those corners.
Hart can't hit. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Griffin outside. Inside, here's Bay. And he makes it on the layup. And it's a 12-point Atlanta lead.
Ending up with a close look. That's a great trip down the floor from Saddiq Bey.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Barrett. There's the drive.
And you love that. Just that quick first step. And RJ up and over the D.
Atlanta's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Pass to Griffin. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Outside Bogdanovich. Hey, no good. For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Brunson passes to Randall. Outside Brunson takes the 3 and his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside for Bay. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Fernando. And another shot. Back to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Bay puts up a 3. Randall pulls down the board. New York, they're working against the clock now. Brunson passes to Robinson. And an intentional foul right there. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Second team foul. Substitution.
Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Here's Robinson. Shoots over Capella. Outside Barrett. Outside Brunson. From deep 3-point range. That shot off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. And Young gets it to go.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Well, the Knicks shooting only 29% since the 4th quarter began. And the Knicks miss again. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This guy makes those kind of shots just look so easy.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds tonight. Atlanta's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. And stolen by Barrett.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Hawks.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trae Young.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Murray drives in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
I'm not sure who is supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous laps there defensively.
Up top, Young, guarded by Barrett. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. The 3 is up. It doesn't go for him. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Hey, Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do.
Something of a chess match, don't you think, Greg? Both these squads love to run intelligent half-court strategies.
Yeah, you can expect to see some interesting playmaking as these squads try to open each other up and create opportunities to score.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at the point guard position. It's stolen by Adebayo. Hero with it. Now defended by Randall. Randall against Hero. Yurtseven kicks to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Butler with the steal. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Over Yurtseven. Robinson misses.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
To the middle. The kick out to Oladipo. Here's Hero. Three-pointer. Butler. Randall grabs the board. Brunson with it. Butler covering. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside, Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Brunson scanning the floor. Out to Barrett. 6 to shoot. The three-pointer no good. Miami's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Three-pointer, Butler. Randall grabs the board. The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s. Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
And here are the Heat now. The Knicks making the shot. Butler finds Yurtseven. 3-on-3. Randall with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Hart, no good. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Now here's Randall. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Hart kicks to Barrett. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Now here's Randall. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Robinson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
And here is Robinson after Tyler Hero hitting the three. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
Shots good by Hero.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brunson goes in. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Hero finds Butler. Back to Hero. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oladipo outside. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Can't capitalize inside.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Brunson. Offline with his three. Fires from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And so New York calls timeout. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Knicks, trailing by 5. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Cody Zeller out there with Kevin Love. And it's Jovic in at the 3.
Well, Kevin Love just has a great feel for the game. He has a strong understanding of their offense, and he's a very willing passer. That's why you see what you see there.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. For the Knicks, Sims is checked in, and Fournier subbed in for Derrick Rose. Knicks trail by 7, and of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra, and he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league, and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Robinson, that's good.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Quickly. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Lowry. Love outside. A 3 ball. No good that time. And New York the other way now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
You know, Doris, I feel for guys like Emmanuel Quickly. The college tournament canceled his final season.
And that's brutal. You can never replace the excitement of March. but quickly is starting a long NBA career at last. That 2020 tournament cancellation ended a lot of college basketball careers.
Miami leading by 9. Love kicks to Lowry. Now here's Zeller. He's guarded closely. Now Robinson. Back to Zeller. 6 on the shot clock. Love outside. From the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Now here's Fournier. Here's Sims. No points in the game yet for him. They double him with Love. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Hartenstein.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Miami no good on that time either. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Quickly the pass to Sims. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Now, here's Lowry. Out left to the wing. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. You know, I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Zeller. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. He doesn't get the second one.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And the Heat going with a whole new group on the floor.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Hero kicks to Oladipo. Back to Hero. It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Brunson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 1-point Heat lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Here's Barrett. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact, and he loves it.
Now, here's Oladipo. Looking to end the run. 2 free throws coming up. And, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago. And this is the time.
The previous play is under review.
Closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
The immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jalen Brunson.
And those are the buckets Hero needs to round out his game. The more points he gets off drives, the more open that jumper will get. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
He gets it up. So a tie game here as we finish the first half.
The Heat, 19.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Robinson in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties where we operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off, so I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Now here's Randall. Mitchell Robinson unable to get his last shot to go in. The 3 drills the three-pointer. Randall's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
Well, Julius Randle has put in time to grow his ability to make three-point shots. Nice delivery.
Oladipo finds Adebayo. To the inside. Oladipo outside. Over in the corner, Hero. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Knicks leading by 5. Randall surveying the D. Hart wide open. He fires. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Adebayo with the screen on Hart. The kick out to Oladipo. Plays it up and banks it in. Oladipo's got 5 now.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Pass to Brunson. Over to the wing. Randall down low, defended by Butler. It's good. He has 7.
RJ Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Randall against Oladipo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hero from long range. It's rebounded by Brunson. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Doris since 2000. The New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problem?
Yeah, I think, Kevin.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review
The previous play is under review.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow-mo...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Yurtseven. He's defended by Randall, and a wide open look for Hero. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And he gets the bucket.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Hero passes to Butler. The kick out to Oladipo. Off target with his three. And here are the Knicks. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. It's Hart on the wing. .127 left to play in the third. The Heat trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Randall against Butler. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Here's Brunson, and he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Back to Adebayo. It's stolen by Randall. And pushing it up, here's New York.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Hero kicks to Yurtseven. The kick out to Oladipo. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Butler. Back to Yurtseven. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Randall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
Both free throws good from Randall. Hero against Hart to the right side. And again, the turnover by the Heat.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Here's Brunson. Lays it up off the glass. Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter. And so it's the New York Knicks in command with a 16-point lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Kevin Love out there with Zeller, and it's Jovic in at the 3. Love draws the double. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to Brunson. Passes it to Hart. In the corner, Barrett with it. Sinks that one from the post. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
It's Hart on the wing. It's Randall with the drive.
What burst from Julius Randle gets him into shooting position, and the defense essentially runs out of options. They've got to foul him.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Outside for Robinson. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. Makes it off the glass. Randall's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And there's the pass to Zeller. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. They need this. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Grimes, and stolen by Zeller. Stolen. Kicks to Randall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
That free throw good from Randall. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Both free throws good from Randall. Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Oladipo taking his time here. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Yurtseven's got his first 2 points.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by New York.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Driving in, and Randall throws it down.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
Hard against Hero. Oladipo outside.
2 minutes.
Yurtseven kicks to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Butler in the corner. And the layup falls.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
Pass to Yurtseven. Good ball movement here by Miami. Back to Butler. The second chance effort. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Julius Randle.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Randle with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Brunson. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Oladipo against Hart. Hero passes to Oladipo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Stolen by Yurtseven. So no problem for New York as they get... All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
And so off the tip, it's Miami. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Omer Yurtseven. And it's Oladipo in at the 1. Now here's Hero. Adebayo is screen on Murray. Oladipo outside. 4 on the clock. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass. This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
Okongwu inside, hounded by Adebayo. Collins outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
An active interior presence, 6'10", John Collins keeps improving and keeps impressing.
Smitty with the Hawks. Can they get back to consistently competing for a championship, you think?
BA, it sure seems they've got the talent to do so. Good combination of young talent and wily vets. They did it in 2021, but can they do it again?
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
The shot by Butler, no good. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. For the finish, and it's Murray finishing it off.
An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
Now here's Hero. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Young against Oladipo. Young inside. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And here's Butler outside. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Young from long range. It's rebounded by Yurtseven.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Offensive board. Back to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Goes up again. Out to Oladipo. Hey, rejected by Capella.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
Young inside, working on Adebayo. Here's Collins. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now.
Something that sets John Collins apart is his mental toughness, and you see it on the defensive end. When he locks in, he's a different player.
Now here's Hero, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential, others just get it done.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Collins' focus also keeps his stat line sharp, Smitty.
Yeah, he usually carries a high shooting percentage. He doesn't get lost in the moment, and they know they can count on him.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Murray. Collins right side. Outside Young. Butler with a steal. Adebayo with it, and it's Young picking him up. And Adebayo slams it in.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
There's Young with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Oladipo's shot's good.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Capella. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Butler. For Miami, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Oladipo, the pass to Yurtseven. Outside Butler. Lets it go from deep. The shot comes out. Victor Oladipo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Miami. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Miami.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Yeah, they've also started out on fire from mid-range. We'll see if they continue to that approach as the game goes on.
We've got Sadiq Bey. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Bruno Fernando, and it's Griffin in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Lets it fly to the wing on the left. The 3. Here's Fernando. Outside Bogdanovic. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. And Miami the other way now. Lowry, the pass to Zeller. Outside Robinson. The 3-ball. No good on the shot. The Hawks have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. They swipe it. Down low. And stolen by Bey. Hunter with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. Bey with a screen on Robinson. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Hunter. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 3. Hunter finds Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Griffin. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
What's really helped Miami over the last few years, they've had some of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
From downtown, count it from distance. And it's all knotted up.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Robinson, and a big finish by Robinson.
Taking off Duncan Robinson, reminding the defense he can do this to them.
And the Heat's ability to stretch the floor, it's critical to their stars' success, Smitty.
It is. Guys like Butler and Bam Adebayo, they thrive when they have room to operate, B.A. It's an approach that continues to serve Miami well.
And here's Griffin outside, and the Hawks with another 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Lowry outside. Outside for Love. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Lowry finds Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
The kick out to Griffin. Pass to Fernando. Here's Hunter. And he buries his first look.
Good ball handler and passer. You love to see Hunter on the finishing end of these plays.
Outside Love. Blocked. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's
on the rim.
Finish right there. Wow. Pass to Zeller. Back to Lowry. To the inside. Just 5 to shoot. Zeller with a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Lowry into the lane. Good D by Bogdanovich.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. May passes to Hunter. With the fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Robinson. Oh, and the buzzer beater is... Okay, Allie, appreciate it.
27.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Setting the floor for Miami. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. From Area 7 out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the point guard position. Collins passes to Murray. Fires the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Bam Adebayo gives his team so much flexibility, playing multiple positions and doing whatever the team asks.
Atlanta's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Capella finds Murray. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Murray's got 7 points.
Every time I see Murray, I'm reminded that he has a lot of moves around the cup.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And Smitty, how about Bam Adebayo? He really diversifies this team offensively.
He does, B.A. He's a consistent scorer, and he's fierce on the defensive end, guarding smaller guys.
And here's Butler outside. Drains the triple. Now it's a 3-point Heat lead.
Great way to create driving lanes, which is what Butler wants to do.
Here's Young to the paint. Capella inside. He's covered by your 7. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Butler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Capella.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block. Over the course of his career, Jimmy Butler's made strides in a lot of areas. He's really matured as a playmaker in the past several seasons.
Young attacking. Murray from outside sinks the tray. 10 points for him.
Working off ball, something Murray continues to develop. That's a nice play.
Well, Smitty, we've seen an uptick in Butler's assists since he moved on from the 76ers.
Yeah, we're not going to start calling him Jimmy Dimes. We know passing has played a big part of his game. He trusts his teammate. He doesn't feel the need to always take over. But Jimmy is definitely a scorer.
A nice shot by Young. Young's got 8.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. There's Young with the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. For 3, Oladipo. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. And now it's a 6-point Miami lead. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that.
And you know, with Trae Young, he almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Adebayo finds Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Murray. Shot clock at 6. No coverage that time. And the Heat lead by 8.
That's his signature move, Tyler. Hero using the screen to create just enough separation.
And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Oladipo outside. Here at 7, passes to Oladipo. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
There's Young with the 3. It's rebounded by Yurt 7.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, deflected. The kick out to Young. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The Hawks trailing. Right side Murray. Wing shot on the way. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Miami has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And here's Butler outside. They get it back. Lets the 3 fly. Here's your 7. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Yurt 7's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Miami. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They're key to consistent. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Okongwu at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Collins in at small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. And it's Love missing. Atlanta's got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in. Inside. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And Love with the basket on the assist from Lowry. And the Heat lead by 10.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Lowry against Young. Collins passes to Young. 5 to shoot. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. And he drives in. Pass to Zeller. Right side Love. Fires for 3. He can't hit that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Okongwu with the bucket.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Love for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Murray with it. Picked up by Lowry. Young from long range. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
You know, I feel a lot of players get labeled as guys who can do a little bit of everything. DeJounte Murray has more than earned that label.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep growing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
And Allie, thank you for that. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Hero against Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls for him.
Hero is a huge player for this team, a guy who does a little bit of everything out there. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Outside Butler. Clock at 6. Hero for 3. And again, the Heat missing. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Oh, got that one up quick. Young's got 20.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Hero outside. The 3 ball. He drops it from range. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta like this. Tyler Hero finding a way to come up huge.
Young with it, and your 7 picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Young.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
The Heat have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Kicks it to Hero. The 3.
You watch some of the best defenders in the league. They're flexible athletes, and Murray has that.
Oladipo finds Hero. Adebayo is screen on Murray. Here's Hero. Murray knocks it loose. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Young inside, working on Adebayo. Denied by Adebayo.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Pass to Young. To tie it up. And it's Miami with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Oladipo, the pass to your 7. Here's Butler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella.
Hey, never one to shy away from the pressure. Jimmy with a huge opportunity at the line.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
Outside Young. Picked up by Okongwu. Young inside. He's guarded by Oladipo. Okongwu, no good. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
Here's Atlanta with the ball.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
And nails the tray.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Hero outside. The long distance three is buried. And now a 7-point Heat lead.
Incredible confidence. Tyler Hero shoots the deep three like he's shooting at the foul line.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
The Knicks never look better than they did earlier on, getting off the bus and getting ready for action. Hi, everyone. We're tonight. We got a terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit, go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan, not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
So the New York starting five. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Hart, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Brunson, and to get open is Robinson. Brunson, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And they're moving it up. Hart, wide open, he fires. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Young passes to Capella over Robinson, and it's Capella missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Bangs home the trifecta. Young's got 5.
Well, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And here's Young from the arc. They get it back. And the shot goes in.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Barrett wide open, he fires. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, RJ right there moving without the basketball, and that helps him to get to an open spot on the floor. That creates the rhythm.
Pass to Collins. Young taking his time here. Randall grabs the board.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Pass to Barrett, and Brunson has it in the corner. It's Hart on the wing. Back to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Capella. Young outside. Capella sets a screen for Young. Knocks down the 3 ball. 8 points for him.
Every single inch of his range on that one.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backboard.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
Pulls up. Goes back up. Collins wide open. He fires. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Knicks with the lead. Now here's Brunson. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Young with no one around. Good on the 3-point shot. Young's got 11 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The tray. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson with a clean look, sinks the three-pointer.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Hawks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. The pass to Bay. Outside for Griffin. Passes to Bogdanovich. Misses the 3. Randall against Griffin. Randall outside. Pass to Brunson. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
We've got Griffin. Hunter is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Saddiq Bey. And it's Fernando in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Outside, Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Griffin. Pass to Bay. Lets the 3 fly. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Bay's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Bay with a screen on quickly. Bogdanovich passes to Bay. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Saddiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch-and-shoot triples made in the NBA.
And that's a foul called on A.J. Griffin. That's his first foul. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Fournier, that's for 2. Rebound, Atlanta. Greg, you were talking about how Bay is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Here's Toppin, and he drops it in from the low post.
Good job from Toppin, just completing a play that time through contact.
The Hawks leading by 3. Outside, Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
The pass to Hartenstein. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Bogdanovich passes to Bay. Doesn't go that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Passes it to Sims. Back to Fournier. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Bay, no good. Knicks trail by 6. Quickly kicks to Toppin. Fournier in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they have stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Fernando, the pass to Bay. Bogdanovich looking around. Here's the 3. The Knicks pull it in. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Down low, here's Fernando.
And you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Knicks trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
For 3, Fournier, and the Knicks miss again. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Bay passes to Fernando, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Both teams will make substitutions. New York's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Here's Atlanta. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's Murray. Capella trying to free himself up. Drops in the layup for 2. And now it's a 12-point Atlanta lead. For the 3. And no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Capella. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. It's intercepted. Now Barrett. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. Atlanta leading by 12. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Young from outside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8-night shooting.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
For 3. New York, no good that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting.
Thank you, David, for that interview.
32. The Knicks, 17.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
Pass to Barrett. The dish to Robinson. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
Another 3 for Atlanta. Knicks trail by 21.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000. And the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 12-4 run. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Difficult to try to stick with Trae Young, especially when he's rising up there.
And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness. Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Young outside. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Here's Hart. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Hart's got 8 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Oh, man, what a shot. Is that from another time zone?
And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. To the paint, here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Young against Brunson. Young, no good. For New York, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
But one of the truly elite offensive players in the NBA, Trae Young, can carry a team and more with that shooting and playmaking.
New York's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Inside. Robinson down low. Capella covering.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
On its way from Young for 2. Rebounded by Hart.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Capella dishes to Young. Back to Capella. Capella sets a screen for Young. To the left wing. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep. The offensive rebound. Pass to Brunson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brunson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for New York. Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 40 points.
But you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's Atlanta ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Collins in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. From deep three-point range, It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Knicks shooting 41% for the game.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And Capella sends it back. And here's Young from the arc. Sims with the rebound. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. It's Fournier on the wing. Hits the 3 from the wing.
He's got the long-range motion going now. Fournier for 3.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Capella with a screen on quickly. In the corner, Murray with it. From past the arc, traps in the tray.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Sims. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. Capella finds Young. Puts up a 3. The shot missing, and New York will come the other way. Here's Hartenstein, and no good, trying to use the glass. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Young for 3. Fournier pulls it down. Fournier's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Toppin kicks to Sims. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
No hesitation from Evan Fournier.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And here's Young from the arc. Offensive rebound. Okongwu. It's Young on the wing. Second chance shot. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Hart. And the 3 off target. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Capella with a screen on Brunson. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. The Knicks shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. And they get it back. Back to Hart. Now the pass to Brunson. This one for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 6th rebound on the night.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hawks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Trae Young.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the Knicks hit again from deep. Here's Murray. Young outside. Murray outside. Okongwu, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing.